within a town in the United States. So we'll see y'all there.
So we hit the road and we headed north, kind of northeast toward Calico Rock. And seeing the ghost town was part of our plan, but that was not the main reason that we chose to make this trip. We had another reason to go all the way into Missouri, and we'll reveal the reason we went all the way to Missouri at the end of this video. But I hope you enjoy the pictures of Calico Rock and the ghost town there. And if you go back a video, which I'll post a link in the description, we do have a video already up of our visit to the ghost town in Calico Rock. While we were there, we ended up being thrown in jail, and they wouldn't let anybody talk to us. And if you talk to us, you'd get fined. So when we got out, we jumped in the car and we went ahead and headed north again. And we come across Norfolk Lake. We checked it out just a little bit while we were there. We really didn't have time to do a whole lot there because it was getting late in the day. And we had to reach our goal of going into Missouri. Can't see what that sign says over there.
In memory of Mr. Cole Jennings? Not 100% sure.
Stopped at a light waiting to go over a bridge on the lake. For some reason it shut down one lane.
Looks like they're redoing that other side. It's a pretty lake.
So we take a quick exit and check out the lake. Very big lake. Norfolk is really nice. It's a place that we definitely want to come back and explore, and maybe spend some time camping and out on the water. You can see the spillway here as we head down behind the lake. Some really good walking trails. There's a fish hatchery right here. But we just took a quick look and we headed on north again as we left Norfolk National Fish Hatchery. Nice campground right here. So we're heading north again. And we come across this accident in the road. Hopefully nobody was hurt bad in this accident. There's sure a lot of emergency teams here. We took a few pictures on some of the stuff we saw as we were heading to Missouri. And we're getting closer to the line, and we're getting closer to reaching our goal that we set before we headed out. Now some people are probably going to think we're crazy because by the time we got home we drove 700 miles. As you see here, we entered Missouri, and this is Hollister. We're going into Hollister, Missouri, and this is the little historical part of Hollister. And like I said, we're running out of time. We knew we was going to be getting back home late, so we just drove through, took a little bit of video. As we're driving through here, I think we kind of surprised a fella. maybe he was trying to surprise us. But we just drive through, and after we left this area here, we did go and do what we had planned to do. We're heading back out of Missouri after we reached our objective, and this was just a beautiful drive. We stopped by the Arkansas rest stop, took some photo opportunities, and then we headed back home. We left Texarkana this morning, and the goal was to head to a ghost town in Arkansas and check it out. I'll have some more information on that later. But we just left the Arkansas-Missouri line at a rest area there because after we left the ghost town, we decided to head on into Missouri for one thing. We had to get a Missouri Starbucks cup.
I didn't have one.
Because we didn't have one, and she collects them. So from where we was at in Arkansas, it was another hour and a half or so to get to Hollister. No, it wasn't Hollister, was it?
Yeah, it was Hollister.
Hollister, Missouri, right before you get to Branson. We thought about going on into Branson, but we've already been on the road all day, and we got to go home tonight. So we've got another 5 hours of driving in front of us. We should be home probably around midnight. But anyway, it's been an adventure. It's gotten us out of the house, and this has been what we call a road trip because most of it is spent on the road. But we saw some cool things. We saw some cool lakes, and we went over a creek called Cricket Creek, but we never did hear any crickets. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe later tonight they'll start chirping.
And we have now beat the distance we have traveled for a Starbucks mug, because before it was roughly an hour and 30 minutes both ways, and that was in Mississippi. So now we have beat that time going.
But that time's going to keep expanding because the cups we need they keep getting further and further away for some reason. But anyway, we'll touch back with you later. So as you can see, we got our Starbucks cup, and she has a few already that we've been collecting, and we collect other coffee cups too for like state parks and things like that. But this was about this cup right here, the Missouri Starbucks cup. So it's a pretty cool cup, and we've got it on display, and this is just one of many, and we have many more to go. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And after this, we drove into the sunset and made the trip home. It was a beautiful trip. I'm also going to throw up a video of our trip up 65, and then we kind of shot across, I believe it's Highway 9 to go to Calico Rock. So you'll be able to see the road conditions there, very curvy. Inclines. The video of course doesn't really do it justice, but it was really fun, pretty smooth road to cruise on. If you like cruising curvy beautiful roads like this would be a good section of Arkansas to go through, and there's plenty of sites on the way. There's plenty of places to stop, and if you wanted to camp, there's places you can camp. There's river access, the White Rivers in this area, you know, the Ozarks. There's just so much to do in this part of Arkansas. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and be sure to go check out our Calico Ghost Town video, and be sure to check out our drive video that shows some of this route, and be sure to subscribe while you're here. And if you like this kind of content, give us a thumbs up, and come back and check out the future videos that we'll be posting. We hope you all had a great time, and we will see you later.